NQ explosion long, 35. Repeat NQ explosion long, 35. NQ explosion long, 35. Repeat NQ explosion long, 35. NQ explosion long, 35. Repeat NQ explosion long, 35. NQ explosion long, 35. Repeat NQ explosion long, 35.
and see. I told Papa yesterday, watch these people know it's a bad market tomorrow and come out with sales. Sure enough, pow, somebody comes out with a 1-day eval.
You know what else he did?
What's that?
He posted a GoFundMe that his son has for Heart Health Day in the email about the other stuff.
Wow.
What?
That's not even legal.
I don't know if you saw the email, Steve, but he posted a GoFundMe his son started for Heart Health Day and said Apex will match every dollar that we donate.
I think that needs to be looked into. That's kind of seems strange, doesn't it?
Yeah, don't you mixing the two?
I don't know if you're allowed to do that with commodity with futures and all that kind of. I know that what's his name on YouTube does a lot of stuff. Like he does a lot of stuff for like on his channel for like saying, hey guys, next week we're going to have a thing for burn kids, kind of burn kids center or something, and he lets the traders donate to that link only. But he don't never mix it in with something else. I mean, that's kind of strange. It's just strange.
Yeah, not in an advertising email for your company. It looks good but there's got to be something strange about it.
Is his son part of the organization, or?
I sent you the DM with the picture of the email.
All right, cool. I mean, it's a cool thing to do, I guess, but they need to have a running board that shows the donations, the live donations. They should have a running board up somewhere to show people how many donations have been donated and how much money they've donated with those donations to make it legit. If I'm going to run some kind of something for charity, guys, and we donate money, then that link would be, they'd be a board, like a competition board that shows that link,
Nope, just the GoFundMe page.
Yeah, that's if it's a GoFundMe page, then that's not even tied into what they're donating for. I mean, that's kind of strange. I wouldn't do anything like that. It's weird.
That's really weird. Yeah. I kind of want to actually go click the link and see what the dollar amount's at, because the number of people that was sent to for the gold that's on there doesn't make any sense.
Each their own, man. So it's a link for schools and teachers.
No.
Well, that was a link for Heart.
Kids Heart Challenge. Steve and I opened it.
Okay, so it's a Kids Heart Challenge. I mean, if the money's actually donating and they're actually trying to raise money for something, that's cool, but it's kind of like they went around about it the wrong way. It's kind of like bad advertising. They should have did it a whole different way, but I ain't going to go on how they should have done it, because I ain't going to give no tips.
That's probably okay. Back to your regularly scheduled chop.
Yeah, we're just chopping around today. They know that this market was going to be crap today. I called it yesterday. I told Josh yesterday this market's going to be shit this morning. And that's why they came out with their 1 day to pass eval. Chop market ain't going to happen. Yeah. Who? They purchased 300 million shares? Wow. That's a lot of damn shares.
Who, what, when?
I got a friend of mine's company. He's got, I'm not allowed to trade it because I know about it. So it's kind of like inside trading. So I don't do it. But I knew they were going to merge those shares before. So I didn't buy any. Ain't stupid. But oh boy, I could have. But I didn't. 300 million shares at about what, 90 cents a share? That's pretty good money there. I don't dabble in his stuff because he's really not a friend anymore. I mean, we're just acquaintances now, but he's a nice guy. I mean, he's just an old guy that has been around for a long time, and he's just different. But I think that he's been trying to get his company to stay above the ground. You know what I mean? Because he's had a rough run. But when you're on the market, guys, when you're out there as a public company, it's rough with all the investors and all that. It's really rough unless you. Because these investors that he's had has been holding on to this money that they've been trying to get. Watching the stock go up and down, starting at like 6 cents or some shit. Watching this stock go up and down for like 5 years now. You know what I mean? It's a long time to hold money in something and believe. People have a hard time holding money in something 5, 6, 7 years because shit happens and they got to take their money out, And it's in the industry for those breathing machine kind of things. So I mean, it's a good industry, but right now it goes above the 92 again. Right now, I think that it's just over flooded. Everybody and their brother's coming out with a damn CPAP machine or some kind of device. But he's a good dude, though. Yeah, I'm not long term anything. Screw that. I'm not holding anything long term. It's just nuts. The only thing you hold long term is your wife. That's about the only thing you hold long term. Everything else you liquidate. Wife or girlfriend. Long term. Everything else, kick it to the curb. Where did you say you live, Sarah? I forget where you. I know you said you live. I forget where you. You've told us probably 100 times, but I know you said you had 3 kids. We're gonna start calling her Trader Mom. Trader Mom. Okay, guys, 800 guys. Let's go. Virginia, that's cool. You got to get above 800, man. Oh, you're from Tampa? That's cool. Tampa's really changed. Tampa's cool, man. It used to be. I used to go to Tampa a lot, but man, Tampa's really grown. It's really nice now. They've really changed Tampa a lot. They weeded out some of the craps, what they done. St. Pete for sure. St. Pete was not a place to go to in the 90s. It wasn't that nice, but it is now. Let's hold this 88 and above still. 88 and above. We got to get back to 96, back to 800, and then try to run again. Yeah, it's really nice now, Sarah. Tampa and St. Pete both. It's kind of funny, man. You can, no matter where you live in St. Pete, you can actually ride a bicycle or walk or jog from St. Pete all the way over to Tampa and all the way up to like Palm Harbor and shit. I mean, they got so many places that you can walk and ride bikes and shit now. It's ridiculous. But they got it where people can just get out and go, Yeah. That's funny, Zach. So we got to be above 88, guys. We need to be above 88, 92, 800. And if you don't get that, you're going to come down to under 83 and do the same old thing back to 78. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like the night out there, Sarah. When you go over at night, they got all lit up in colors now. It's really cool. They actually do a night kayak trip from Tampa. They have kayaks that do the night. Take pictures. I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, that's really cool. I was going to ask you if you're in Virginia, are you part of military or something? Because I know there's a lot of military in Virginia, Virginia Beach area. Up around Quantico. If you guys know what Quantico is, it's Northern Virginia, right before you get to D.C. Well, actually, it's like between D.C. or actually, it's between Quantico and Baltimore. Oh man, come on, let's go. Oh, you're on the line of North Carolina. That's cool. So you're down in the first part of it down there. That's neat. Off 95, I guess. Come on, let's go. Get back to the 88s up there. So you're above Charlotte. That's cool. I know where you're at up there. It's really nice. Nice area up there. Come on, let's roll. We're still trying to hold this 88, guys, all morning, as you can see. 88, 92, 800, and it just won't hold. He's holding and trying to hold, but crazy. My crazy bones doing stupid shit this morning. Slow day. Taking that money before it makes a move. We got the low end, we got the high end. Remember, guys? 819, and the low come back down to 41. So there's your candle for your high right here. Here's your candle for your low. So now we try to establish what way we're going to go. But we got to hold the 92 here. Get up to the 800. So that's what I'm looking for, 8 and above here. Need to hold that 800 and just push this back to 819 here. 805 is really good. 805 and 806. 806 is really good if you can hold it because it's kind of a nice little push off 806. But you got to hold that 6 to make this work. It's so stupid. Like right there. Right there. Right there, like 806.50. If they could just hold that and push this market, it'd be great. But I think they just really need to kind of hold right here, like right there. Would be nice too. 6 or 650 right there. RTY is getting ready to go. Short again. Come on, let's go see if we can hold the 6 here. Come on. 6 will be good. Let's take 6 back to 19, but we got to make sure when she breaks 6, she'll try to break this 8 and 9. Then she'll try to run from there, I think. Come on, there you go. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Ta-da! Very careful with this one. If she gets back to 19, she busts 19, you're going to be talking straight to probably 40 on a big, massive run. You just got to really watch it. She'll probably try to pull back down some because she's having a slow move here, but they're just going to play games with this, guys, most of the morning. But I ain't going to worry about it because I already got it. Already got this morning some good ones in there, so 11 o'clock comes, I'm going to go eat lunch. So if we don't do anything at 11, oh well, just let it run. Games, that's all it is, just games, guys. You got the 92 here, and you got like the 800 right here. They want to break. You know, it's like weird, kind of strange. But you got to be for this to even work. It has to be sitting above it. This candle right here, at this 90 candle. See, you have to be right there anyway. 88.90, but then the 88.90 wants to pull back. So. Oh well, got somebody else who passed. That's cool.
Hey, Mike, stop a minute. Yeah,
What's up?
not much. How you doing?
Just chilling. Watching the crap markets.
Yeah.
Josh.
I told him yesterday it was going to be a crappy day. It's just part of it. We get the big move days, and the next day we don't have nothing because you drain the market. So this just has to make its way to figure out which way it's going to go here. Because they're wanting, there's two different things happening here. We either stay above 88 and move this market back to 40 and up, or we either come back down here to 41.25 low and go down. So it's just waiting to play the game. That's all you got to just play the game.
Sure is. Trying to figure out, are they accumulating or are they?
Yeah, they're not really wanting liquidation right now, I don't think, and they're not really wanting the expansion out of it because they just keep hanging at the 88. Because the 88 to 800 is the move up, and the low move down is 64 and under. So it just keeps bouncing back and forth between the two. And I think what they're doing is just letting all the retail get killed. I'd say probably be around 10:30 or 11 o'clock before it actually really gets going. But unless it don't trend at all, you just, markets don't always trend, Sometimes you get corrections, and this might be just a correction day. Corrections suck, but it's part of the market. This is part of it. Some days you'll get a great move, and then some days you'll get that correction, and then you have corrections inside corrections, which is even worse. And that's probably what we're looking at right now is that correction inside that correction. It's just, it kills the market. And then the big boys don't trade it because they know better. But we caught a couple of trades this morning for people to actually get great if they wanted to. That's about all we've been doing so far. 3 or 4 good trades right here just to get green, you know. So how's your day going?
Pretty well. Just pulling up, looking at the charts at the moment, listening to what you just said.
Yeah, it is strange. I mean, but it's just part of what they do. It's like the ES over here. It's, you know, they bounced off that long this morning. Of course, it's been long since this morning, but it was short 2 days. But the ES is either going to have to come down and structure back under, you know, like the 91. Like 991, or it's either going to come back up here and start taking up the highs of 5,000. But remember, that 4980 is a great level on that ES. But they try to stay above that all the time anyway. So this is a big ass move here, but see, if they can get back to 5,000 with this, they can take the 5,000 back up here to the tops of that 500 or 502, all that, to make another massive move if they would. But so this could run. It's just a matter of seeing, hey, can we get these guys to play ball or not today? It just depends on what they want to do with it. But most people are still holding this long. From this morning's long was at the long last night for the ES. That's when it went long. It's always been long since 12:45, so it's got a good entry. Well, we're just kind of chilling, watching the things play out.
You've been running your algo nonstop?
Yeah,
Run through the night? Yeah.
I mean, it's been on since Monday. Since Monday at night.
Wow.
Just letting it test and letting it do things, and just watching it. But it's been really good, man. We already know if it's a chop market, you're going to get it. During these chop markets, you get like 1 or 2 things that run. Like right now, ES and natural gas. That's it. RTY is trying, but the rest of it, it's like you just close that shit and walk away from all of it. Just let the rest of the stuff run. But I don't know. I don't know why it's adding contracts it ain't supposed to. So he's working on that now. We're trying to figure out why it's doing that, because it's only supposed to have 1. Not 5. Yes, this has its own stop built in. Like here on the ES. See the ES guys right here? When it comes up on your screen, you can actually move this or this when it pops up on the trade. So you can actually move your stop or move your target up or whatever you want behind it, or your trailing or whatever. This box will automatically pop up every time it takes a long or a short to help you manage your profits. So it's automatic. You don't have to put it on there. So that way, if you want to put your, if you get into profit, you want to run your trailing stop up behind it and leave it, you can. Walk away, take a shower, and do your thing. Go to the store, whatever. Because it'll lock in the profits for you.
Oh, everyone's watching it on their phone when they send it.
So I've been doing,
Yeah. I'm at the store in the line, looking at my position. I'm like, oh, that's good.
Yeah, you're at Walmart. What are you doing? Oh, I'm watching my stock here. I'm watching my futures market hit my stop. I'm good. Just made a couple $1,000 standing in line here.
That's just the ones driving down the freeway at like 90 miles an hour trying to adjust their stop.
We can't recommend that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know people who have done it. And I'm just like,
I've done it. I pulled on the side of the road, adjusted mine.
That was the problem. They didn't do that. They did it while they were driving, and most of the time they lost the money.
Yeah.
At least they lived.
That's hilarious. But yeah, this will give you opportunity just to, if you're, like if you got an ES running here, you just throw it up there about $1,000 and leave it. That way you lock in 1,000, about $350 anyway. If it comes back, you're still getting $1,000 on the day. See you later. That's how you do it. Like if I'm up $2,000, or let's say I'm up 2,300, I put it at 2. If I'm up over 1,000, like 13, 14, I'd just put it at 1,000 and leave it. Because you're getting that 1,000 anyway. No matter what happens, you got $1,000. Boom. Take it and run. Yeah, here, hold my beer and hold the wheel. Adjust the stop loss. It's craziness. But it's just a typical day after a big move. I mean, the big moves yesterday, typical afternoon. Volume's crazy. Nobody wants to trade it. Everybody made millions yesterday, so they're sitting back now going, well, let's see if retail will bring this to us. If retail brings this to us, we'll take it. If not, we'll leave it alone. Because they know that 923 is the top target on this anyway. But they have to get back up through here and touch this 19 and this 20 area to make it work. So if they don't get back up there, guys, it won't work anyway. But if they break 19, they should start trying to hunt that 40 very soon. But as long as they protect level, the protection level on this is 68.87, which we already know. So they can keep bringing it back down there and straight up again. But they're just buying the dips, guys. They're coming down to 87 every time and buying the dip. Every single time. They just keep running down here like this. Right here. 87, 88. They bring it down and take it up. Bring it down, take it up. They need to be right there. 19. That's what we called this morning, right to the 19, 11, 19. See how I told you to move after 19? Blam. Trying to push it. Because they're trying to go up here. 35.40. Once they get 35.40, then you're looking at like 50, about 50 something, 61, 63, 72, 84, all up in that area. So it will kind of try to cruise up through there. And see, this candle here, guys, is still what we would call it a range candle, but it's in the range on the 12 minute. This one is. But it's okay, though, because the next one won't be. Because where's your top of your range at today? I think it is 19, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's 19 even, actually. It's right here. Right about there. Come on, boys, let's go. Let's go to 35. 35 to 40. Come on. Easy money, guys. 87, like I said. 87, 92, 800. That's the three entries on this. It goes straight to 35. And then she either pulls back 35 or she tries to run up and get across 40 to come up to about 49, 48.75, 49 area, come up through there and just kind of hang. And then once she breaks that, she'll try to go back up. But you're going to have to watch the like 37.30. I think it's 37.38. But try to get over 35 and hold. But the bears want to short us right here if they can. But the bears will try to put the short in somewhere right about there at about 36.50, 36 and a half. So this got to be above that 35, 36 and push this back up through here. We can get this to push, guys. We should be pushing around that 40. Should start trying to push that 40 level into that 42, 44 area because that's where she needs to go anyway. Yes, just broke the $5,000, like I said. That's beautiful. It took it out, guys. So this is good news for us because they want to hold that 5. ES people want to make sure that thing stays above that 5. So this could be really good for us on the NQ if ES will hold. Watch it come right back down to 30. There's 26 right there. Pullback 27.75 there. Your next pullback would be the 19. So we got to stay above this area right here and just try to push it back up. But This is a good little move right here. This is one of these little money moves. This is an area where people just take their money and say, well, there's my next good trade. You got that long? Good job. Because now they don't mess with it. They just wait to see, they wanted to break 27, 28, but you got to be careful because the pullbacks and swings in it. But you would have to say, okay, now I need to be above, because we got to 40. We got that 40 marker. I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, we did. So we got the 40 marker out of this. So basically, they need to come back up here from 27 to 35, break 35 into 40, and that next trade will be about 41 to 51. Unless it comes down and just crashes on us, but I don't think it's going to now. But they like to play games above their little areas, and that's one of what they're doing today is playing that little game. Well, all we got to do is keep an eye on what areas you're playing the games in, and we got it made. It's tough trading, but it's not difficult. It's not hard. It is tough, but it's not something we can't get through. It's just managing it right and making sure you're in the right areas, because that's all they're doing today is trading the right area. They're just staying away from crazy stuff, which is good. Because I know that these crazy bulls, see, the Bears have a plan. See, the Bears got their plan at 41.50. The Bears know 41.50 is a short. But see, the retail don't know that, but the big traders do. So that's why it goes to 40, 41 and kind of comes back down. You'll see it. But then what they're trying to do, see, the bulls want to break through 41 because they're smart. Because if they can break 41 and come up here to about 63, they got it made. Big break at 63 there. And you'll watch her struggle when she gets up here, guys, just about 41 even. And she'll kind of struggle there and just not try to break that. See, like right there? Look at that. Now, if we can hold this and be above this level at 41, this goes to 63 next. I mean, you'll probably see it even try to pop up through there because that's a great. If they don't, you will see bears here trying to short the crap out of you. Or you'll see the bears try to get those little tiny fake moves to get people suckered in. Because if we take the chart right here, we come over here, grab this. There's your 41. I can't really get right on 41, can we? We're going to get close to, we'll say 41.50 right there. Okay, this runs up here to right. Right there. Right there. That's the target on that. Okay? But this is a bear, and this is a bull. But see, retail don't know that. 90% of the traders don't know that the bears are right here because they don't show it nowhere. So bears are hanging here. See how they're going to try to take it under 40 again, like I said? But they're not going to make it. This is just a little fake down to push this back into here. Because the candle on the 12 minutes is a strong move candle. So they're trying to hold this to get this to come back into here. Now, if they break the 63, guys, what they'll do is the 63 level right here, what we'll do is we'll take this right here, and we'll say take this. If you break the 63 level right there, then you come right up to here. $85 area. That's the big move area. Well, this area could be a big move or we could get stopped right here. Because you got another big place for the bears sitting between here and here. There's another one right in here. But see, they want to get up through here to try to push this into here and get to here. Now, just above that would be like it's like the 907. So from here to the 907 is beautiful. But once you get right here at this 907 level, okay, right there, this one is going to be more than likely an area where you will be looking for bears to be between 907 and up. Between 907 and what is that? 907 and what is that? 37, I think it is. No, it's not 37. I think it's 28. So you can take this right here, guys, and do this. You take this box right here, come back over here, take this. Right there. Oop, shit. Oh, there. Take this box right here. There you go. And this would be this would kind of be like the same right here, getting above this one in between here. But this is where we'd be looking for bears to be hanging out in. Because you're going to have bears hanging right here for sure on this level right here. These are your bear. This is your bear line. Okay, you need to be above this to get back in these bull areas to try to come back to the gap, what we call the open range area, which is the ranges down here. But this is a little area of clearness right here between the two. And that's why they try to fill those areas. But if they can't fill them, they'll have to come back to them. So see how it's staying here? It's staying there for a reason. Because if we take this right here and put this right here on 41, and we go like this. This will tell you why she's staying here. Come on, dummy, get over there. Come on, let's go. There. Because that's where the bears are trying to make that little impression. That's it right there, guys. That's pretty much what we're looking at. It's the same thing with the bears on the downside. I mean, you have a good move for the bears at the 19, and the bears know it. The 19 is beautiful, and they also have the other movement, 76 down here. So you got 19 and 76 down here that work out for the bears also. But it just depends on what they want to do with what kind of craziness they're going to try to pull on us. Now this would be, let's see. If we go back over here, though, we check this out. We know, oh shit, what's going on here? What's going on there? So our market makers, I think, are sitting about this. Yeah, our market makers are sitting at 68. So that's kind of cool too. Isn't that amazing? Actually, I think now they are sitting at 88, 89. Yeah, 689. They're sitting way lower than this too. That's on the 4 hour though, but depends on what they're doing on the 5 minute. I really don't care about the 5 minute though, because this 4 hours is a lot better this morning anyway. So see how we're trying to get back to that 40, 41? So this is what we're looking at, guys. We're looking at have to hold this 41 up. If you want to get back into the areas where this thing will run, it's going to have to be above these. It's going to have to start right here. Right here. Okay, so what you could do is you could take this right here. If you kind of like wanted to kind of see it. And put this line right here, right? And then we can just come over here and grab another one. Which I could have 6, but I forgot. Right there. So we come over here and grab this one like this. Then we just do this. This is like a reference, right? We know where this market has to be for a bull. Right, there's one. Okay. And there's the other one. So there's what you have to look at. So if you want to be a bull, you're going to have to be above that red line to get to the bulls that are sitting up there, the 2 real bulls. And this is what I said by retail. This is what the big markets look for. They're waiting to see. Even though we took these trades right here, this is perfect. We got this one this morning. We got this one. We got a couple in here, these big moves. But, we took 88 to 40, 41. So we come here now, we wait to see if they'll break above this top of this candle at 46 and push this back up here. And we get to hear the big market makers and the big traders will probably take this from here to here. And then they'll make that decision if they're going to clear this. And then they'll probably take it to here if they can. Then they'll let them bear short it back down to here and rebuy it at one of these two areas. So you can try to push it back up. So it just becomes a big-ass game. But you have to know the game to play it. And knowing where they're sitting at and knowing kind of like where things are happening. And that's why we drew the red line there. We know those bears are there. It's not on a chart. You won't see it on a chart. It's just strange. But from trading the NQ for so long, you start figuring out how these people work. And see, this is expansion, right? Because you've got contraction here that expanded that failed. It failed to go into expansion. It did expand, but it didn't go to a trend. So it failed liquidation. Come back in traction again, and now we got expansion. So what does expansion lead to, guys? Expansion leads to two things: contraction or trend. Okay, or liquidation again. Three things. But liquidation won't happen until you get down to here. You'll bounce off the 19 right here. So if you don't watch it hit the 19 and try to bounce back up. If you don't get through the 19 as a bear, it ain't going to happen no way. It's just a fake pullback down. Because that wick candle to the left will stop that. And that's also where the open range is. And the top of the range is at 19. So we do test the range as pro traders. We look for this kind of stuff because this is beautiful right here. People say, well, it's coming down. This is absolutely golden right here if you're a trader. Because you look for the expansion to come back and retest the range stop right there. And if you retest it more than once or twice, guys, what normally happens is we get a test, and then we get the breakout. And that's exactly what this is setting up to do. Testing the range to see if they can get the breakout. Remember how I tell you guys about that breakout trade? This is one of those breakout trades. This is the breakout trade trying to form. But it has to touch this range right here. Okay, so let's just go put this over here so you guys know that's the range. Right there. Right there. Okay, then we got to put this over here. Put it over here, though. Right there. You guys know this is that open range top. Right there. And we are going to test this range. That's bulls. We want the bears to test the range. We don't want them breaking it because what we want to do is we want to get the rebound trade. Because 90% of the time you get a rebound trade, it goes up, test, and it goes boom, breaks out. It's a classic move in the market, guys. Very solid classic trade. It's one of the better trades in the market. It's just getting that trade to work and identifying it. Now, if they get under it, it's going to be a different story. But we will try to hold these guys right here as long as we can. Because we want to get that breakout move. So if you're trying to trade it and you don't know what you're doing or can't figure out where the hell you're supposed to be, this is where we're supposed to be right here. We're trying to get that breakout trade to work. And that's what everybody else is everybody else is working on the same thing that me and you were looking at, that breakout trade going north. Because they come down, they make the move up, they test the range, and bam, run. Or they run straight up and just go Nancy pattern and really go. So this is classic right here. This is a classic setup for a big move. So we just got to wait and see if it happens. If not, the bears will liquidate it, and they'll liquidate it hard out of there, back down into 6. They'll either take it up or they'll liquidate it back to 6 and bounce off 6 and go back, or 89. So we already know that's where the bears want to go anyway, 6 and 89 down there. So we'll see. Hope we get the classic move you want. They got it perfect. This is a perfect long right here if they can just get it to work out. super long. But, you can't always depend on what is supposed to happen. We know what's supposed to happen, but it's the thing, can it happen, We would love every day to be great in this, but it just doesn't work out that way. Some days you have to really just be careful what you're doing and just be mindful of what they're trying to do to you. It's kind of strange sometimes. It really is. That's what this damn thing's going to do over here, but it's kind of weird. He's just got weird shit going on this morning. Oh, I need this level right here to move. Right there. Right there is a good thing. Come on, get out of there. Okay, so we get this over here. Oh, okay, so good. See, guys, I want to show you something too, if I can get it to work. Let me see if I can get this thing to work without having all kinds of freaky shit go on this morning. Because you know what, I try to put charts up, sometimes they get freaky over here. You see, we're trying to come back and test the range again. Okay, see this? See, I've already got my chart laid out. Everything I just told you, I've already hand drawn this morning. Look at that. Everything I've told you guys, I've already hand drawn everything. I know where the big money's sitting right here. These are all the levels up, right? All this I've hand drawn. So all these little tiny areas and shit, I've been looking at all morning. So see how she's holding right here? This is it. This is it. See these? These are these tight, big moves up in here that we want. But we can't get those. And this is based on my 4 hour. Because I base a lot of my trading off my 4 hour time frames. I really like looking at 5 minutes and all that, but I'm a higher time frame trader. It's just there's more money in higher time frames. It's just a waste of time on that 5 minute for me. Too much noise. So we got to come down here, guys. Like I said, remember 806, 803, there it is. So now we don't get past the 3. Guess what? You have to get past right there. And if you don't get past, well, it's actually the 4, I think. It's like 82, but we'll say 4. It's like right here, guys. If you don't get past that 4 right there and make it work, it's never going to happen. It's actually 803.82, but since we don't have 82 on this chart, we'll manage to say 4. So, or you can just say 803.75, I guess. So it would be 69 now, but anyway. So it would be right here. It's going to be like right in this area, okay? 75 and lower. But if it gets under the 803, it only comes down to the 88, right back down to where she started, like right in here, right? So that 88.86 there would either try to come back and bounce back off that, go back up, or we hold right back to 88 like we did this morning, 88, 78, 73. Same thing. So instead of having 800 this morning, I kept calling it's 803 now. Almost 804. So it's 804, 88, 78, and 73. So and then you got the big move to 41 from there. And then down to 25 that we never got this morning. But let's see if we go back and just kind of play between the 80, the 804 now. Because you're going to play between the 804 and the range. Here. Right in here. You either have to get 4 down to 88, to 78, and to 73, or you got to get back to the range 804 back to 19, and 19 back up to these other areas. So that's what we're looking at, guys. Just a bunch of crap. Crap city. If you make those 1 or 2 trades this morning, guys, you're green. Best thing you can do is just walk away. Unless you're taking CL. Shorting the crap out of it. Goes in short. Did it just go in this short, or has it been in this short? I don't remember. I don't know why it's
a few minutes ago, it shorted at the top.
Yeah. I don't know why it's got 5 in it, though. It's not supposed to have 5. I wish it would quit doing that. But like he said, I guess it's strange because it'll go in 3 or 4, and then it goes in 5, and I got it set on 1. So, and then what's funny about it though, it takes the 5 and closes out 4 of them and keeps 1. I'm like, what? Like natural gas takes 3 or 4 contracts and closes 2 and keeps 2. I'm like, what's going on with this? I don't know. So I don't know why that has 5 in there. I don't. It's not supposed to have 5. I do have the 6A at 3. And I have the RTY at 2. Those are right. Silver's at 1. ES is at 1. Hammer at 1. And the natural gas is supposed to be only 2. And the ZN is only supposed to be 3. So I don't know what they're going on. I have to figure that out later. But that's okay. It's little hiccups. We'll get it worked out. But hey, if it trades, it makes money on it. But I can see the ES has pulled back some too. I'm back under 5. I'm just kind of wondering if they're going to make a baseline hold for this thing, because I know what they're trying to do with this crazy thing over here. They know if they're just going to have to keep trying to push this levels. It's weird because, the ES is sitting there at the 990 or whatever. The 990 on the ES is perfect because if they can break it, they can come down. But I think they want to hold it if they can push it. But you watch it come down to 88 right here, guys. It's like we called it. Right down to 88. Boom, there it is. See that? It'll come down to 88, right back to 72. Like I said, you'll come 803 to 88. Right down to 94. Or actually, it'll be 84. It's 84. I think it's like right here. Like right there. 84 even. Way to go, Carl. It's awesome, man. See, guys, now you had to be under 88 to get back to 84, which goes to 84 goes down to where? 77. 77 to 73, and 73 is what drops the market. But if you don't break 88 and hold it, you'll bounce right back to 88 because they're buying that dip. They'll buy they'll buy those dips at 84 and take it right back to 802 off that area. Now the reason they're doing this is because they're testing the bottom of the range. Boom. I think it's right. This at 78. So it's right here. Right there. Okay. So this one, properties. We're gonna make it a different color, guys. We'll just come over here and make it like this one here. Right there, so you'll know. Okay, so we'll come over here. Oh, crap. Over here and get this box. And there you go. And this is why we're doing this. Open range bottom. There's your range. That's your day range. So it makes perfect sense to test the 84 and me buy long. I'm back to 802. So just take the bouncer and buy it back. Yep, YM just closed this trade, which I'm glad it did. You can see the game here, guys. And what's really kind of funny is the 802 right there. We know the 802 is wanting to push it back up, but the 88, 802 areas are both areas where they want to hold the market. They're trying to keep the market from getting under 73. Okay. They don't want the markets. The bulls do not want the markets coming past this 73 area right here. This box 68, 73 right here. They don't want the bears getting this, because if the bears get this, it's coming to 41 down to 25. 725 right here kills the market for the bulls. Kills it straight down. So we build protection bases. This is our protection right here. See it? Secondary is right here. And you can see it here where they protected for the run up. But this is your big, massive protection area right here. It is protecting right here on this range today. And so you will see it bounce and pull, bounce and pull. Because if it can't break the 25 down here and go short for bears, the bears are done today. Until they get down here. They can play around here and do all this kind of crazy shit. But they need to be down here for that big move. They know it. But the bulls need to be up here. And they know it. So it goes back and forth until somebody grabs it. That's pretty much the easiest way I can explain it. But you'll see it tag 88 and 800, and it's 802 and 88. Well, actually, it's like 80. It's kind of like 89 now. So it's like 89 and 80. It's like 89 and 801. Okay, so it's kind of flipped. So it's 89 now and 801. But this is why we drew these earlier, these boxes earlier. So we come back in here and take another one. We can take a box here, guys, from 88 right here and run it to right there. And that's exactly what you're going to play in. And you'll see them try to clear 801. See? Right there. It's hilarious. I could draw this on all these charts, but man, it'd be fun to try to draw this at one time. Like on the ES and the 6A and RTY and the silver and the gold and the copper and the gold. I can, but I need a hell of a bigger screen. That's for sure. But see, guys, they're trying to hold the 801, 802. You have to get above that 801 and hold that. But see, what happens when they do stuff like this, the market reduces. The prices start to go up. Okay? So remember, we were here at 801, right? Well, now it's not. So it only moves like a tick, though. So now you're sitting up here about 8, you're sitting about 802. 802 something right in here. It's like, that's too high right there. Shit. Right there. It's like 802 now. See, watch it come under this. See? Now watch it come right back down to 78 like I told you guys. Right here. And then what happens from there? 74. Because remember, 73 was 73. Now you got to be 74 down here first. Right? There. So you have to come to 74 here. And we know this. There it is. Now the bears want 73 and lower to push down to 41, right down to here, right in this area. Okay. So we'll just go over here and grab this box right here. And we take this little box right here. Okay, because it has to. And that 74 comes right down to where? To meet that box down there. You see this? How it works? So you know that these little boxes, these little areas are where the bulls and bears are fighting at. And it basically comes out to be 802, right? 802, 89, 78, 74, 41. That's the key levels. And they just ramp it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until they either A, break above the 800, 802, push it to 819, back up to 40 and run, or we get under 73 and we haul ass. But we're not getting under 73, see? Right here. It went right down like 71 and stopped, pulled right back into 73, 74, crossed over 78, and of course sitting. Same thing, over and over and over, guys. And this will keep playing and doing the same thing here until we either get under 73 for a move to 41, or we hold above 800 here to move this market up. So the only places we can look at for trades right now, if we really want to be stable, would be above 8 going this way or below 73 going this way. That's it. That's the way it's structured. It's just the market structure sitting up that way today. Sometimes you get it where it's perfectly clear, and sometimes you get where they take perfectly played games and use them against you. Right, Josh? I don't know if he's listening or not, but but anyway, that's it in a nutshell, guys, pretty much. Bad day to trade. Unless you caught the oil. Yeah. If you caught the oil trade, guys, on this move, that's perfect. If you caught the oil, you might even catch RTY here now. But that oil trade's a good trade. That's a massive move. It just went the oil trade a while ago, so that's a good one. Natural gas, it's kind of coming down too now, so that's kind of cool. So you got a couple good trades on there. You caught the natural gas instead. Yeah, I don't blame you. Natural gas is a good holding trade, guys, and we can work with natural gas because it's a slow mover. Look where we're coming down to. Bam, right back down. Oh, we'll get some more coffee. I'll be back in a second. You guys like that move down to 25 like I called it? Straight down to it. 41.25. Beautiful. So now we stand at 25. We go all the way down to 600 because that's where they're trying to go with this. 6 even. See, these bears are smart. But see, they got to play them games, guys. See down here? This is where we're trying to go. Way the hell down here. Way the hell down here. Right here. This is where we're trying to get to. Right there. 601. Right there, 600. Right there. This is where we're trying to get to. This is our bottom day target down here for now. But we had to break through all this to start it. Right? We got a standard 25 today. So the bears know if they get to the 25 and hold 25 and under, they got it made. It's a liquidation move, a big liquidation move. So you can see this thing really come down. Back down to the lows anyway, guys, at 70, 670. So you would see it come down to right in this area down here, right about there. This is that low, 69 down here. And you can see that's right here. See? Right there. That's where we'd come to. But if we get to this one and break it, it's over. But we could be coming down to this low down here. Everything is short now. Let's go. And see, look where NQ went short, guys, 22. That's exactly where it's supposed to go short. Because that is the short, under 25. So we're going to see these bears play games and come back to that. Because 90% of the time, they are going to come back to that later. If these bears want that market to collapse, they're going to have to come down to 25 anyway. So the NQ made that short at 22, which is perfect. That's a perfect place for a short to be. This is really good coffee. Oh, I know. Good shit. Yeah. I told you, liquidation. When I see that happen to stocks, man, I know. It's just, hey, part of the game. I used to play that game myself back in the stock market. We always used to push. We would let a stock push, guys, for months. Watching the stock push for months. And we knew companies were going to come in and doomsday that shit. Because when they come in with buyers and massive amounts of shares, once you buy massive amounts of shares of 3 or 4 million shares in one day, that shit crumbles. And the investors get killed in that shit. And so these what we call bag holders. Have you guys heard the term bag holder? A bag holder is a person who buys a stock, let's say a penny stock, right? A bag holder will buy a penny stock, let's say they bought it last year, right? They got 20 grand in that stock. They've been holding it, hope this company's going to move, Well, then somebody comes in with a bunch of big-ass money and decides, well, let's just buy the company's stock up. So they come in and buy $4 or $5 million worth of shares at one time in one day. Liquidates that stock way down. So the bag holders lose a shitload of money, but they're trapped and can't get out. Okay? So then they have this presumption in their mind that, oh my God, I'm losing money, but it's going to go back up. I've been in them all this time. I'm not going to close this. I'm going to wait for this company to come back. Guess what? The shit don't come back. Okay? Because what happens is the owner of the company, that owns that stock company, normally when this is happening, there's a CEO who left or getting fired, or they're going to secretly liquidate the company out. He's going to close the fucking doors, okay? Because he didn't get an approval of some sort of kind. And this other company is not concerned about keeping the company. What they want to do is buy the company up and close it down because it's a competitor, right? So it's usually a competitor that comes in and buys it and shuts it down. So when they shut it down, the bag holders all lose, and there's nothing they can legally do because the company's liquidated out, and the other company liquidated to close it. It's crazy, man. It happens every single day in the markets, and people are just that dumb to sit there and hold a stock, especially a stock under $10 for like year after year after year. It's a bag holder. It's just insanity. And I've told people this. I've told people this a million times. Dude, what are you doing? Well, I'm going to buy another $5,000 tomorrow. I'm like, and you're going to lose that shit. I've heard that a million times from friends of mine over the last 10 years, guys, about how, hey, man, I'm going to go. I'm like, dude, you have lost your mind. And then, oh, no, you don't know what you're talking about. You're wrong on this one. Okay. Well, guess what? I'm not wrong. It happened again. So, I was in the guys. I'm a massive stock trader. I know how to make money in the stock market, too. And I can make massive amounts of money in one day. But I don't play around. Don't play around with shit companies that I know. The best thing you can do is IPO, baby. That's the best stock there is. IPO run-up. Jump in on an IPO. Grab an IPO, run it up to about 11 o'clock, top out at the top price, get out, sell, and be gone. Now, that's not advice, guys. That's just what I do, personally. I could work on Wall Street and really, really, really make some serious-ass cash and make a lot of people some serious-ass cash, too, but I don't. I don't need to. I like doing this. Well, yeah, man. It's if you buy the bad thing about it is, Cypher, is when a company has $1 million. Let's say a company has like $4 million, $3 million in the bank. Their operating money is $3 million on their books, and then is it dumping hard? I told you it's coming. My wife's watching it. I told these people, get out now. And also it was $1 something. And now it's like, 78 cents. Slam. But anyway, guys, this is what happens, okay? Just picture this, okay? I would draw it for you on that board up there. I'm having a blessed day. So I hope you're having one too, HP. So picture this, guys. If a company has $3 million, right, they got a product, but the product ain't going nowhere. Okay, the product's not getting approved by the SEC or whoever, the PIC or whoever the hell they're getting approved from. Just pretend like it's XYZ product, right? But XYZ product's not doing anything but sitting there, and investors are sitting there holding money waiting for XYZ to run, right? Because they're waiting for some kind of big catalyst to make it run, because that's how stocks work. Well, another company comes along and says, well, you're not doing anything with this company, so we're going to buy up this many shares from you. which makes that stock liquidate, right? So then the bag holders get caught in the liquidation move. And then the bag holders have the pipe dream of, oh, it's going to come back. It never comes back because the person that owned the company usually ends up making $3 or $4 or $5 million. And they walk away. The other company buys the remaining stocks left over from that 3 or 4 million to that 5 million. They buy those stocks up and they just close the company. It's a company that has, if a company has big money, like say billions of dollars, they're not going to care about dropping 4 million to close a company, guys. A competitor company, they'll drop that 4 million just to close it out. It's business. It's nothing personal. They're called headhunters. And believe me, there's a shitload of them out there. This is going to start in 25 and go. Let's go under 25 and run down. 703 is where we should be going. 703 and then 703 to 69, 70. Oh, that's the same thing. People do the same thing, Alan. They'll work on these mergers, and when these mergers fail, you can kiss that money goodbye. I don't trade mergers. I won't. No. Acquisitions, no. Mergers, no. 50% over institution, no. Fuck no. 50% over institution, I'm walking the hell away big time. I'm going to run. What's the PE on that shit? I'm running away. Right? I'm out of there. And you guys have never seen me actually show you guys how to look for stocks and trade stocks, but I can. I can really show you how to, I can show you how to kill a stock market. I've been doing it for a while, but I don't do it anymore because it's just boring to me. It's got old. I want to do something with a little more flair. Futures has that flair for me. Futures keeps me busy. There's a lot of people going to be taking Xanax from this day on that stock that's getting liquidated. There going to be some people drinking tonight. Like, oh, shit. What's that percentage down on it? So it's got a 56% drop. Wow. Ouch. I'm gonna show you guys something. I'll put it on the thing for you. Look. Yeah, they're selling out. There you guys. You see where I put there? Look for IPO stocks, set price under 10. Now, if you want to trade something that makes some money, guys, this is not financial advice. This is what I do, okay? I look for new companies, like new IPOs, okay? An IPO is a brand new company coming out. It's listed on the NASDAQ, guys. You can see those. If you look online on the CME or the stock boards and all that, you'll find the listings for all the IPOs that are getting ready to come out. There's like 20 of them probably coming out this year or more, okay? So what you do on those IPOs is you pick those companies that are small money. Now, when the company decides to set the price, they'll set the price 2 days prior to the release. It could be $12 a share, right? So you buy like a couple $1,000s of shares of that, okay? On the day the bell rings, they're going to push that $10 to like 70 or 80, okay? But they'll dump it that afternoon. So you got to just go in, take the money, and get out. But that's how I trade the IPOs. It's not financial advice. If I'm going to trade an IPO and make $5,000 off an IPO share, I can do 2 of those a month and make like $10,000. So that's just what you can do if you really. And if you want to get involved in it, let me know. I can do classes on it. I can teach you guys how to trade stocks too. Shit, it's no biggie. But it'd be nice to have if you got extra money to do that investment stuff. I don't hold term. You guys know I'm not a long term holder. I want to go in, make it, hit it, and get out. Go in, hit, buy. See you later. Out of there. I'm not married to it. I just want to go in and get money from it. And that's the way a lot of the market, that's how a lot of the big guys do it. They are not going to hold that. They're not going to hold an IPO. Some people will, like remember when Netflix came out as an IPO? Beautiful, man. But we had that draw. If you go back and look at Netflix's IPO release, guys, you'll see where she come out. I think at $40 or 40, I don't know what it was, 30, some shit like that, a share, ran straight up, man. Boom, everybody made a killing. Guess what happened after the IPO? Pretty much for that day, it dropped a lot. So the same thing with Netflix, the same thing with DoorDash, all these companies. You know, you look for companies like these other companies that are coming out with something really cool. You like Meta. You know, like let's say a new company comes on, they're going to drop a new thing like the Vision Pro or something. Let's say they're going to be an IPO company, medical shit, stuff like that. Look for IPOs. That's Google IPO. Damn right, man. Made a fortune off Google IPO. So, I mean, when you get an IPO, guys, and you look at the IPO, you wait for the release date. Let them set the price first. See what the price is going to be on the release date. Buy the IPO, hold it, make some money out of it, and run. That's what I do. That's just my own way of doing it. It's not financial advice. I'm just telling you guys what I do personally. You know, I really am going to start trying to get back into that later, just for fun. Maybe do like one IPO or 2 IPOs a year or something. You know, just depends on what kind of company they are, what kind of research they're doing. If it's a medical device or if it's some kind of something that's going to cure something. But cures are really good. The stocks that have something behind a cure is good. Some kind of medical something is usually a good one. Only on IPOs though, not penny stock holding, bag holding bullshit. I don't do that. I ain't got time. You got biotech. I ain't got time to be no bag holder. Throw $100,000 into something and sit around and wait for 6 months for it to go down to $100,000 to $50,000, $50,000 to $10,000, and you're broke. You know, you're better off just taking that money and throwing it in a CD. You'll make better interest off a CD than you will a damn penny stock. It's retarded. Oh, you guys want to hear another story too? You're going to pay your taxes for April 15th, right? Well, guess what you do? How much do you owe in taxes this year, guys? I mean, let's just say somebody owes $5,000, right? So you take your $5,000 you owe to the IRS, but you don't pay it. Okay? You take your $5,000 you're going to pay the IRS. You go down to your damn bank. You put your $5,000 in your CD, borrow that $5,000 the same day back from a CD, and pay the IRS back. Okay? You pay payments on your CD at the course over a year period of that $5,000 with really cheap payments. And guess what happens in 1 year? You get your CD money completely returned back to you. You are not giving them a dime. You're getting that money right back. Guys, I do it. If I have to pay in the IRS, let's say I'm paying the IRS in $180,000 a year, I will go down to my bank and throw $180,000 in a CD, borrow that money, pay the IRS, pay the loan back over a 4-year period, and get my $180,000 back 4 years later. Bam! And you never spend your money. You're getting your money back all the time. How do you think the rich get rich, guys? They don't hand out money. They're not going to give the IRS no damn $2 million and not just throw it away. Hell no. You don't do that. Guys, if you owe the IRS $500, I don't care if it's $500, go get a CD. Pay the $500, get a CD for $500, pay them the $500, pay your payments back on your $500 and get your money back. Play it smart. There you go, man. That's what I'm talking about right there, Rich. We need to probably have to set a class up or something like that. Because stuff like that, when you can get tax shelters. I've got it. Everybody has a tax shelter. Tax shelters are great, man. The way to really, not to pay so much. But, I posted, there's a link, guys, I put in the off topic room about taxes this year. Go look at that link. Because the IRS has got that new tax law. They're only taxing you for 10% between, I think, what it was, at 0 to 10,000 or something. Then it goes to 12% between 10,000 and 50. It's kind of weird, but. I got my sister, she had a major tax bill, and I got her down to owing 0. I did the paperwork for her. She sent it in, and they ain't never bothered her again. She had to pay nothing. It's just you got to learn how to play the game. Just interesting, Rich. Very interesting, my friend. If you'd like to talk about that to people, Rich, maybe you can come out here live one day and after the market, and just kind of tell people about it if you want to. That's cool with me. Okay, cool. Let me know when you want to do it. You can do any day this week or next week, whatever you want to do. You can do it like 4 o'clock or some shit or 5 o'clock, whatever you want to do. It's an ugly day in the market. Back and forth, just chop suey. Chop suey. It ain't doing nothing but running up and down buying the dips. It's cool, Rich. Yeah, man. What day you want to do it on? I'll let you go in and talk about it. I mean, if you want to do it, you can do it today if you want to. I don't care. I mean, no matter to me. You want to put something together, like a presentation or something, that's fine too. Sure, people would love it. It's informative. They can ask you questions on it or whatever. Okay, yeah. Just let me know, Rich. We'll work out a time and do it. Yeah, guys, that's pretty cool, guys. Somebody can do something like that for you guys and just let them come in and do it, and kind of help us the room. But it's a cool thing. I mean, there's, like I said, guys, there's always ways. There's ways to save money. You just got to learn how to do it. People stress too much about the IRS, man. It's just, you got to be smart enough to play their game and how to get around shit. And how that's really not getting around it. You're doing it legally, and, like I don't want to dish out no 150, 200 grand onto the IRS. I don't. So I'll just get a CD and pay them. I get my money back in 2 years anyway. So. Yeah. Well, that like the capital gains thing too, with trading. But really, realistically, if you're smart with that, guys, there's a lot of ways you can get around the capital gains with trading because you have to open an LLC and put it through your trading through an LLC so you can write off shit in your house, your phone, your cable, your computer. There's a lot of stuff you can write off every year. And you can claim a lot of losses if you make it to funded, guys. And the losses you have during funded, when you're a funded trader, some of those losses you don't get all those losses back. But I think you're allowed to claim up to $4,000 on those losses every year. Something between 3 and 5, I think it is. But you can claim those back. A lot of those, the IRS will give you some of that back. There's a Yep. Get the funds out. Get the funds out, guys. Yeah, well, I know what you meant, but I say get the funds out just to be on the safe side. That's right, HP. You got it nail on the head. You hit it right there, bro. Because the thing is, if you made a killing yesterday like we did yesterday, and if you're making a killing off this oil and this natural gas trade right now, you need to take that oil trade and just walk away, close that shit, and be done. Take that money and run. Yeah, Sly, that's hilarious, bro. Oh, they're not going to like you. That's right. Switch to a micro. Rest of the week. Run one. Let your money build. You got to play the game, guys. This business is a business that you can get killed in, or you can do really well. It's all the mindset. With the tax part of it, the trading part of it, the walking away, all of it. This will set you up to be free to do anything you want to do, as long as you do it the right way. No, yeah, John, they run it every time there's a bad market, John D. They run that. Hilarious, man. I told Big Papa last night, or actually Big Papa told me, I bet they come out with a sale. I go, yeah. We were laughing. He goes, yeah, I bet you they come out with that 1 day thing. I said, yeah, because tomorrow's going to be shit day. And they know it. So
Steve and I were rolling the dice.
Yep, you'll blow that account. And they know you're going to blow it because of the chop you're going to be trading in. That's right, Todd. I agree with you there, bro. Roll the dice. Get 20 accounts and copy all 20, and they blow one, you're going to blow the other 19.
No. Get 20 accounts and you can win 80.
Oh, yeah. And they get called a windfall and still not get the money. You're right, Cal. But the thing about this, guys, especially if you're watching this and someone tells you had a windfall, you can pretty much say, well, not really, because look at the markets. Look where the markets all went short. Where you went short and long at are perfect. So I don't know how they're going to call that a windfall. This is crazy, though. I just try to stay away from other companies' crap. We just got to do our own thing over here. Don't worry about it. I know all I do is worry about what we're doing. Not extended the Valentine's Day sale because, I thought it was just a cool thing to do, but yep, that's right. Days like this, man, like Sly passed it, but days like this, 98% of the people getting those 1 day accounts are going to fail, guys. They're not going to make it through. Yeah, it's almost ready. We're building the API, and it's getting moved to its own server because of stupid scammers and spammers. So the cost of it's going to go up because I'm having to pay for a private server now. People ruin shit. Oh, mercy. It's going to be in its own private area. Like, it's not going to be on a Discord. It's not going to be in a Discord, and I'm going to have it to where you have to have some kind of sign in. Nope, too many scammers. Probably like subscribers only kind of thing. We're working on it. We haven't really decided yet, but we're working on a few different things where we're going to release it, when we're going to release it, and how we're going to do it, and price and all that kind of stuff. But because we've had so many people that's got the trade terminator that they just they get it 1 day and they cancel the next, or they cancel the next week. I'm just tired of all that. So I'm just putting this out there for people who are really serious about trading. Because if they're serious, they're going to keep it, Oh, I know there's so many scammers, HP, it's crazy. It's nuts. Yeah, I got to look at a few of them. That's what I've been doing. I got several. It's kind of weird, too, is my phone ain't even showing them. Kind of strange. That's kind of weird. Strange there. Let's go over here and see what this one says. Oh, Alan, yeah. Probably, I might be able to do it today, Alan, after the market close, if it's okay with you. Love that, Kimry. That's awesome, man. Let's see what he was talking about. That's beautiful. Yeah, man, I can't believe that's just weird. That's some weird shit they got going over there. Alrighty. What? Yeah, Rich, I checked that, Rich. On that DM. It's cool, man. Yeah, we're trying to get something going here, but this is probably just going to be another one of those fake pull-ups like I said yesterday, guys. Remember I told you yesterday about the market going back up and faking and coming back down? This is the same situation. If this don't stay above the 90, if this don't hold 90 up here, guys, if you can't get up here and hold this 90 level, like right up in here somewhere, like right in here, this 90 right here, this 90 and this 800 right here. If you can't get back up here and hold these two right there, it's never going to happen. They'll come up here and go right back down again. But mine's not big. Mine has no ICT in it at all. Zero. Yeah. You joking around, HP? I figured you might be. I figured you was like, well, because I know mine ain't got none of that shit in it. It's got a lot of cool shit in it, though. A lot of stuff in it, man. But we took a lot of stuff from the Trade Terminator guys that we used to have. So we took some stuff off Trade Terminator that we had and kind of made it better. And then we just kind of looked at some other things to change over to get rid of all the ways to set it up and condensed it down. We put everything inside of it. And now we just got to where you just have to change settings in there. But you only got to change like 4 settings now with this here. I know this. You can. I mean, it's ridiculous. All that stuff's garbage. I just want something that I can turn on that makes money. I don't have to worry about all that other bull crap. You missed it by 2 ticks. Yeah. That's all right. 64, guys. It's going to be 60 now. You're right on that, too, Killer, because the actual short now has to stay under 59, guys. Anything under 59 goes back to 25. So remember that. 59 to 25 and 59 to 70. So that's what they're doing here. They're using 59 to go back to 25 and 25 to go back to 50. And then they're using 59 to go back to 70 and 70 to go back to 86, 87. I'll put it right here for you guys. I'll show you. So you're using 759 to 25, right? And then 725, right? Oh, shit. Hang on a minute. I missed that shit. 725 to 759 to 770 to 788. Right there. That's what they're doing, guys, right there. See that? They're using 59 as a start point to 25 and 25 back to 59, okay? Plus 25 is the actual short, see? 725 is where they want to sell off. If they can. If they don't sell off at 25, guys, it will bounce 25 and go back to 59. So this is what you're looking at, guys. 759 to 25, 29 can bounce. 25 bounces back to 59, which bounces back to 70, back to 70 or 88, right? But if we get under 25, guys, what these bears will try to do is push this right back down to those lows at 700, down in this area. See right here. They'll try to get down here so they can go way down, but they just can't do it. They can't. Because they need to be down here to get this market to really move. 725 starts that move down right here and brings it to here and goes all the way down. But they can't get it, so they keep protecting it. The little boxes I've been drawing for you, see how these boxes are holding up? So they want to get down, they want to stay here. They can break this 42 here. They'll try to run it right back to where? Right back to 59. 59 back to 70, 70 back to freaking 88. It's just a game. But if you put markers on all of those guys, you're going to know if you take those markers I just put up there, guys, 759, 725, 770, 788, that's exactly where you're playing at. That's the area we're playing in right now. And if we come over here and we do this, you can also do it this way, guys. Take you a marker and say 788 right here. And just come down here and draw it down here to the 25. Right there. There you go. This is what you're playing in. 25 to 88. That's exactly what you're playing in. Now, if we take this box here and we go like this and change it to a lighter color. Let's go Misty Rose there. There we go. There it is. That's perfect. So this is what you're playing in. See that? This is our red box. This is the box that we're playing the game in right here today. I hate that color too. Kind of too like looky. I don't like Misty Rose. Let's go with seashell or sienna. There. No, that's kind of too dark. Oh, that's not too dark. So you can still, there we go. You can see that shadow of that now. So that's perfect right there. See this? This is what we're playing in. This is the shit area. We need to be down under this or above this.
And your side's been right about it. Yeah. It's a big sell-off. We did. In that March. Oh, God. Oh, no, it went down to 0.038. Sorry, Dave. That was the lowest it went. Right. So come back, that flood.
Right. So, by the way, guys, Thursday, I'll be leaving my charts on Thursday, but I won't be on Thursday because I have that funeral I'm doing Thursday. We just found out last night the funeral I'm going to is on Thursday at, it's like noon. So I got to leave here that morning. It's a couple hour drive over. So I won't be on Thursday morning and possibly maybe, depending on the family and with all that kind of stuff, I don't know if I'll be on Friday or not, but we'll see. But I'm just letting you guys know I have a funeral I'm attending on Thursday all day. And it's a pretty good drive over there. So I don't know if we're staying over there and coming back or if we're going to come back Thursday night. I don't know yet. So it just depends. So anyway, well, you guys will know. Since we're a good community, guys, when people have, if you guys have people, you know, if you have somebody in your family that passes, if you want to, you know, put it up here during the day or something, I don't mind if you post something like that, you know, because being a Blue Sky person, you know, the owner of Blue Sky, you know, hey, if it's you're part of this family, guys, we can always send flowers from Blue Sky. as a part of that. You know what I mean? I'm that kind of person. So we do appreciate the chairs we have with us. And I don't want anybody going through, something like that and not having anybody to talk to. So if you're going through something, you want to talk to somebody, call me. I'll talk to you. You know I will. I just don't give sex advice. I'm just kidding. But guys, I'm pretty much out there. I'll talk to anybody. I will cipher. I'll throw them up Thursday morning for you guys. I'll probably just throw my regular chart up, like a ninja chart up there, and just throw a bunch of levels on it, so you guys will know Thursday morning. Because we're leaving Thursday morning, probably right before the open. We got a couple hour drive, so. But I'll leave this on anyway. You can send me flowers. Yeah. I'll have to ask my wife on that one, Laura. Laura says I can send her flowers today. It's hilarious. Let Lisa know first, she said. All right, I'll tell her. Hey, babe, Laura wants me to send her some flowers. It's not, the day ain't over with, okay? Valentine's is not over till midnight. Hello. What do we get? That's hilarious. I call Valentine's the biggest booty day in America. All these young guys out here trying to get these girls. Hilarious. That's right. Plenty of time. I got plenty of time to make my move for Valentine's Day. But see, what she didn't tell you guys is I went to the store last night and I did buy her a heart-shaped cheesecake with all the stuff on it. So there you go. There's a lot of stuff you can do with cheesecake. Hello. Exactly. I ain't crazy. I love cheesecake. I think Valentine's Day should be like one of those days where like Halloween, man, you role play. Like, what do you want? You want to be my Valentine? Okay, what can we do today? Right, guys? I bought her a big ass cheesecake. American Pie. There you go. That movie brings back memories. That's a good ass movie. I love those American Pie movies. Stifler. Freaking hilarious. Big Papa. One size fits all. That's hilarious. Band. You got the Big Papa. Solid referral. I tell you what, though, man, Valentine's Day is kind of like the Super Bowl. There's a shitload of money spent on Valentine's Day, guys. People betting on it. They're just kind of wondering if they're going to have a good Valentine's Day. That's what it is. Let's look at the market. Let's look at somebody has to dig up somebody needs to dig up the stats on how much money is spent on Valentine's gifts versus the Super Bowl, 23 million. It's probably close. I bet you it's really close. Yeah, just on chocolate alone. I'd rather have chocolate ice cream than chocolate. There you go. Beats the Super Bowl, 23 million. Excuse me. There you go. That's perfect. See there? How much you spend, Steve? Oh yeah, he spent a lot on Valentine's Day. As we go to 25 and try to come down, guys. Remember, I called it 25. Here she comes. Right down to 700. 703, then down to 700. Then we break down to friggin' 690, 669. We're trying to get down to 670, guys. Just remind you that 670 is the low down there. Liquidate, baby. Let's go. Get that big ass move coming. I want to see this thing go all the way down to 600. Keep coming. Yeah, trying to go out to dinner tonight's a joke. Everybody be out taking somebody to dinner. Which to me, it's kind of weird because, I mean, if you're married for a long time, it's fine. But, I mean, if you're going, I guess for a first date kind of thing, it's like the first date, Valentine's date. I mean, I don't know. Because, if you're going to take a girl out to dinner, she's going to eat and get full. So that ain't going to get you nowhere. It's like, that's not going very far. Be better off taking her on a picnic with a good bottle of wine. No food. A good bottle of Wild Turkeys does wonders, man. Tequila's even better. Tequila make your clothes fall off. Oh, mercy. There's a 703, guys, coming down. Let's go. Trying to get down to 70. That's where she's trying to go. If not, we bounce back to about somewhere about between the 20 and 30 before back to the 44. So now it's the 44, guys. The pullback's now 45. That's right. I can be Chef Magic Mike. Where is this going? I don't know. I think I'm going to drop this subject before it gets too bad. Oh, mercy. Guys, we're trying to come under that 703 now. If we can hold under 703, we should be coming down to 669, 670. About the 670 was that low anyway, and that's exactly what we're trying to go back to. If you'll go over to your charts and look, it's right here. Right here. Right in this area. Well, it's not that area. Sorry. It's a little lower than that. Ah, come on. There's one of them right there, but it's right here. Right down here. This is where we're trying to go right here. The current low. Right, this low to come down through. If we can get under this low, man, we got a really nice move down through here. But I think what's going to happen is over here, this chop, the damn chop that we were in earlier, this little choppy box area right here, I think this is going to play a huge factor in this right here. So we're going to wait and see if it does, but it might not, but normally it probably can. So we shall wait to get under this right here and come down. Yeah, everything you make is made with love. Yeah, me too. So see how we're bouncing back, guys, right here? This is what I figured. We'd kind of come down here and hit this shit and bounce back down. But we're trying to get down here. Anyway, it's noon, so I'm going to take a break for a few minutes, but I'll be back, guys. Just going to kind of watch it. I'll be back in a few minutes while everything's getting green here. Going to go grab something else to drink besides coffee. Be right back.
you